I'm searching for the ultimate Super Mario 3 mod hack that exists online. Yes folks, welcome to another exciting episode of Gadget Hunter. I'm your lovable host John Morris, and when I'm not filming the Mind, Body and Soul podcast, I love all things tech, whether it be phones, whether it be computers, whether it be laptops, whether it be you name it, I love it. But some of the other things that I absolutely loved growing up in the 80s was games, computer games, the NES, the SNES, the Sega Saturn, the PS2, the PS1, the PS4, 5, 6, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, you name it, I've probably played it. And today, really excited because Super Mario 3, one of the most beloved games around, is still loved and enjoyed by fans all over the world to this day. So much so that people around the world now are creating these incredible hacks and these incredible mods. Now, if you're like me and you absolutely love Super Mario, you've got the original cartridges of Super Mario 1, 2 and 3, you will know the significance of a Super Mario game, specifically Super Mario 3. So when I heard and found out that there were all these different Super Mario hacks and mods and all these new levels, I was like, wow, this is incredible. I've got to check them out. So, thanks to Amy Rose Longplay, I'm going to be checking out one of the mods that exists on social media and online today. We're going to have a blast. We're going to talk about how it sort of stacks up to the old traditional game and how these new mods look. So let's dive straight into it, shall we? Okay, so here we have the open and we've got Windows Media Player ready to go. So here we have Mario and Luigi, and this is Super Mario Brothers The Land After Time. What a really cool concept. And here you have the original opening with slight modification obviously up here on The Land After Time, which is done really nicely, but it is the original opening more or less. And there's several of these that exist, and I was just so excited to check them all out. Really excited to check them all out. Again, you've got the turtles that come through, slowed down version of the original theme song, and immediately what you'll notice is you don't have the opening stages with this, but you actually have a water world stage, which is really cool, really exciting, great thinking. I like the layout of that. I really like the layout of that. I think it's a really nice layout, and it's perfect really for what you've got going on. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about here, that we've got this beautiful water layout, World 1. So that's all been replaced. Again, the look of this is what I found with a lot of the games, is the look of it is really nice. So let's jump in, shall we, to the gameplay itself. This is the normal land that you would encounter sort of World 3 and upwards. Stays true to some of the original musics as well, which is really nice. The sleepy stage. And apparently you've just succeeded that game. Okay. The original music from World 1. It's nice that you've got some of the harder bots and some of the harder opponents against you early on in this. That I do find really cool. There were certain ones that I was playing before that was really difficult right from the get-go, and the level would actually change as you went on. So let's skip forward a little bit, shall we, and see what we've got. Oh, this is an interesting one. This is really interesting. Now, we're in World 1, still, and Mario's got his, is it a Tanuki suit? I don't know if it is the Tanuki suit, actually. I forget which one that is, because I think that's only available in one level. I mean, I played Super Mario, even recently. How's it going, dude? I found some cool items while you were gone. Good luck. Items stay true. Obviously, the frog suit, the leaf, fireball, etc. Interesting use of the music. Very interesting use of the music. What I love about these mods and these hacks is it does keep Super Mario 3 especially alive for fans such as myself, because if you've played it, it's a game you can play your way through, probably about an hour, maybe less if you're taking your time with it. But once it's done, unfortunately, it's done. But it's such a game that with the use and creation now of Mario Maker, but also with mods and hacks like this, it means it can be it can be enjoyed over and over and again, you know, which is just a really, really lovely thing, for sure. Okay, let's jump forward, shall we see? Let's see what else we've got and what else the Land After Time has to offer. Now, this is a really interesting level. This would have been level 2 or World 2. And again, the opponents are much, much harder to overcome. Let's check out our level here. Okay, so we've got a lot of red here. We've got a lot of dark red. Now, there was a mod that was made. I think it was by Amy Rose Long Play over on YouTube. So go and check her channel out. Phenomenal, phenomenal channel. But I remember there was a version of it, and I'm sure we're going to review it at some point. That just it was really just difficult to watch and difficult to play. Just because of the look of it more than anything else, the aesthetics. Okay, nice simple level, yeah, nice simple level. And there you go, you've got the same sort of 3-star features that's there. Okay, let's skip forward. We're now in the Ice World, and this is World 3, so there's a lot, seemingly, there's a lot of levels, a lot of things that's got going on. We've got red water here. This is interesting use of colour. Interesting use of colour. Just make sure it's not my glasses, yeah, it's interesting use of colour for sure. So we've got some of the harder levels coming up really, really soon. Okay, that's interesting. So where do we get to with here? So this is still World 3, and it looks like you're going towards the end. Interesting. Interesting. And how does the... Okay, so let's see. Okay, so here we have Bowser. Let's skip back a little bit. Okay, and we're now into Bowser's Castle. This is a really interesting approach. So it's obviously a shorter game, given by the time frame as well, that it elapses. Okay, very interesting, very, very different. Anyone that's ever played using the old controllers knows, or even the mods now knows how difficult that is. Okay, so we have Koopa. Okay, so you can kill Koopa apparently with throwing, and that was did you spot that? So that was a really interesting thing. So here, when you had to make that jump, that could have been the end of Super Mario there. And I remember testing that out at one point to see if you could still die after Koopa had been eliminated. Most young folks will know him as Bowser, but many years ago he was Koopa. Well, his first name is Koopa, yeah. Or Bowser Koopa, I think it is actually, and what is it? Peach Toadstool. So we're going by first names, but yeah, you could very easily die there. That's really interesting. Stay true to the original music and to the original ending, which is quite nice. But really, actually, a really nice game on the whole. This time we'll go to my lakeside retreat in Vermont. Why are you looking at me funny? Interesting ending. Very interesting ending for sure. Okay, so let's see how the ending ends here. Okay, so you got grassland. Flooded grassland. Very creative. A giant war. And again, you can go to YouTube for Amy Rose Long Play, and you can check out all of her videos as well, because she's done some phenomenal hacks and phenomenal mods. Very, very popular channel for sure. Okay, so there was really only 3 worlds there that you have to play through. Oh, apparently not. Apps. I think on the whole, yeah, it's a nice game. From what I've seen already, it is not the definitive Super Mario 3 mod hack, but I think there's a lot of good things about this, particularly that suit. I'm gonna have to refresh my memory of what the suit is actually called. I don't think it's a Tanuki suit, because that's the one where he dresses like a raccoon. but for whatever reason it's not coming to me right now. So there you have it, folks. That's the end of Super Mario 3, what was it, The Land After Time, and that's pretty much us. I mean, from a gameplay point of view, it certainly has all the things from a difficulty point of view, from a really creative point of view as well. I think there's a lot of nice things going on here for certain, and the fact that the world is challenging, or more challenging than the original early on. I mean, even just looking here, I mean, this is... I keep seeing those videos on Instagram. It's like, where did your anxiety begin? It's like, well, things like this. You know, if you know that the reference to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 game. But there's a lot of beautiful stuff here in terms of just how it looks. So we've got the giant world, and there's the suit that I'm forgetting what the name is. Is it his hammer throwing suit? I forget what it is. Anyway, someone will tell me in the comments. But yeah, Giant World, of course, you always want to enjoy Giant World. We've got Desert Lands here as well. That's almost like the last level as well when you get into towards Bowser's castle. I mean, it's done really nice, I have to say. So if we're reviewing this from a point of view of the look and the feel of a Super Mario game, I would easily give that, a 9. Easily, because it is a Super Mario game. From the point of view of creativity and something a little bit different, yeah, I'd probably give it a 7. 7 for sure. From the point of view of gameplay and the challenge that was there, and the enjoyability factor, so all those three together, I'd probably say, again, you'd be a 7 or an 8. It's not the definitive Mario hack that I have, I think, found, but I'm still on the lookout for it. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this one, and I hope you did too. And as always, folks, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, because it could be the very thing that they need to hear, and it is the very thing that our little channel needs in order to grow. So do make sure to watch long-form content as well as the shorts. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care, God bless. Come and check us out of the Mind, Body, and Soul podcast over at mindbodyandsoul.com/John Morris on YouTube. And yeah, until next time, next week, I'll be back for more Gadget Hunter. Take care.